Well, here it is then, the start of our brand new journey of life in the Championship. England's second tier and just one step away from the coveted Premier League. And we've not had a great summer, in all honesty, of transfer business. It's going to be very, very tricky for us this season. I think the rest of August is going to be trying to get some bodies through the door, but luckily we're taking on a team that came up with us last season, so we could at least mask those difficulties with a victory in our first match before taking on Stoke in the Carabao Cup. Let's see how we get on. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with our opening two matches. One against Wycombe Wanderers away from home in the Championship, and then we take on Stoke away from home in the Carabao Cup. So, obviously yesterday we had our transfer special, and it wasn't so special, to be fair. We've still got a lot of money to spend, but getting players through the door was very, very tricky indeed. And in fact, we only managed to get 4 signings in all summer up to this point. First signing was Keane Best. He came in, 22 years old. He's a centre-back, left-back, wing-back. Can do anything you want back, really. But he's come in from Preston on a free transfer. 3-star ability, 4-star potential. Definitely somebody I was happy to sign. Daniel Bachmann has come in, 34-year-old Austrian goalkeeper, probably the best goalkeeper we've ever had at the football club, and hopefully he will be a solid pair of hands. Has played in the Championship for donkey's years now, and actually played in the Scottish Premier League. That's probably the highest level he's ever played at. Did play 12 times in the Premier League for Watford the last time they were there, but has been at Watford for a long, long time, kept a decent amount of clean sheets in this save, so hopefully he will continue to be good. We then signed Masoud Bouzid. He's a 20-year-old Algerian, capped at under 23 level. Looks pretty good. 3-star ability, 5-star potential, deep line playmaker, can definitely come in as a little bit of backup. Decent League One player, potentially a leading Championship player in the future. Has come from a German club, St. Pauli. And our final signing of the window so far was Michael Obafemi, 28-year-old Irish international. He's been playing for Burton Albion over the last few years, but has got Premier League experience and did score plenty of goals here in the Championship back in 2022. So hopefully he will appreciate being back at this level and can bag in the goals for us. Former Southampton youth prospect. On the outs, we did have plenty of players going out on loan, but not really any big sales other than this guy, Kelland McGorrigan. He went to Stoke City for 220,000. Thought that was an absolute steal on our behalf. We've managed to reduce all of the collective win bonuses, meaning that we have got money to spend should we need it. Another £20,000 or so in wages and 731,000 in transfer budgets. But if you look at the season preview, the media are very much expecting us to be embarrassed this year. Wycombe Wanderers, who came up with us, they are predicted to finish 23rd. So these are the sort of matches we have to win. They have brought in a much wider array of players than we've been able to. But it'll be interesting to see how many of those actually play today. 3 of them being loan signings. I think that's where we're going to have to delve into, of course, as we look to progress. Looking at their pre-season, theirs was spiky, to be fair. Lost against Doncaster, not a great result. Draw against Millwall. Loss against Cambridge United. Whereas you look at our pre-season, a complete clean sweep of victories there for us, and I feel fairly confident that we can make at least a very good start to this season after winning League One last year. So let's have a little look at the team that we are going to play today in our opening match in the Championship. We have got Daniel Bachmann starting in goal with Dramer, Hughes, Fieldson and Best in defence, Hayden and Raksaki in the defensive midfield positions, with Mully, Redmond and Dale starting behind, Ethan Wheatley up top. And we have got a couple of our new signings starting on the bench today, so it'll be interesting to see if they can make any impact. But of course, Wycombe Wanderers away. It's got to be a match that we try and get 3 points in and maximise our points as much as possible. The aim is 50 points this year. That's going to be incredibly tricky, but we will try and keep to that and get ourselves another season in the Championship, and hopefully another season on the legs of a lot of these guys, a bit of Championship experience, a few new signings next summer, and we can maybe push up the league and have loftier ambitions of Premier League football eventually. But here's McCormick, he whips it in, headed away, and there's Dale, he gets it clear. And it goes all the way to Mully now. Mully on the counter-attack, gets it to Nathan Redmond. Nathan Redmond pushes into the area. Oh, that's a very disappointing shot. And those are exactly the sort of moments that we need to cut out this season and make sure that we are scoring those sort of goals. That will keep us in the league, and it's a good header over the bar. Bachmann will be very, very angry with his defence there. He deserved better protection. Didn't get any, unfortunately for him. 25 minutes gone. And, yeah. We've probably slightly edged it, being the better team. But as I say, we need to get 3 big uns today. Here's Coulson. And that's forward up towards Brodie Hughes, who clears it only as far as Mully, but that's a terrible, terrible pass from Mully back to Coulson. And now Wycombe putting us under massive pressure here, and it's in. I think it's offside though. Mehmet Respa doesn't score, and it is disallowed there. So 10 minutes left of this first half. Can we grab a goal to put us into the lead before that half-time whistle? This would be perfect. Here's Redmond. He's looked pretty promising so far. He's obviously very comfortable at this level. He's played here many times in the past. Here's Ethan Wheatley. He spins round. Oh, what a save that is. Should have been a goal really for Ethan Wheatley, but didn't manage it. It'll be interesting to see if he can perform at this level. It really will be. Here's Redmond. Redmond whips it in, and there it is. Ethan Wheatley scores his first Championship goal. That is a huge moment for us, and just before half-time, as I'd said, I really wish we could grab a goal just before half-time. And it was Owen Dale with the initial dangerous ball, but it was that man, Nathan Redmond, who's having a very good time of things, that drags it back, and Ethan Wheatley scores, makes it 1-0. And you've got to be pleased with that. You've got to be pleased. And, well, 45 minutes left to try and hang on to this, and it would be a huge 3 points for us if we could pull it off. Let's see, I don't quite know what's sorting us all out here, because we're not alphabetically better than all of these. I have no idea. Is it on better disciplinary record or something? No idea. Owen Dale is going to come off. Jed Abbey is going to come on, of all people. And we might go Corey Cunningham on the right-hand side there. That looks okay. Yeah. Although I'm thinking maybe Adam Lewis instead of Jed Abbey. Yeah, that's fine. Because Adam Lewis can play left midfield when we go defensive in about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, this would be an awesome victory. 3 points on on the scoreboard. Here's Wilson Brown, though, whips it into the middle. There's the header, and it's gone in. And Wycombe Wanderers do equalise. And, you know, they'll be targeting this game as well because they'll feel that they should absolutely be winning this against a team that came up with them last season, a team that have had a troubled summer. And here's Dunn, gets it to McCormick. What can he do with it? Whips it in. It is away. Adam Lewis has picked up a knock. Here's Redmond, finds Wheatley now. Wheatley on the charge. Is this going to be our moment? It's Wheatley into Raksaki. Oh, he hits the post. He hits the post. That was a big moment. That could have been the time for us. And Cody Dramer, well, he's having a terrible time of things, so we might as well bring on John Lafudu. I'm going to try and switch this up a little bit. We're going to put Jed Abbey on. And Ethan Wheatley's going to come off for Michael Obafemi. And he's going to play actually as a pressing forward. Not really a role that we've used all too much since the Sir Paul Blackett days. So let's see if Obafemi can do anything in these 5 added minutes. Or is it going to just be a point to get us off and running? It is just a point. And possibly 2 points lost. And how big could they be when we come at the end of the season and analyse, will 2 points lost be better than the opposite? Okay. I don't know. Adam Lewis, he's out for 6 weeks as well. That's a real shame with that calf strain, and we do not have the depth for that to really happen. We can have a look at the youth squad. We do still have quite a bit of potential down there. David Moore might be somebody that we bring into the main squad and give him a bit of time in the under-18 team to keep developing, but he's not really somebody you want to have in now. Jack Langley, Reece Christensen is the other one that you'd think maybe. Tom McNulty. Yeah, I honestly do not know. Right, I will keep going, trying to get some business done before our next match against Stoke. Okay, just the one change for this Stoke match then. Paul Glatzel returns into the attacking midfield role because Redmond is out injured. The other injury, of course, was Adam Lewis. So we have brought in Harvey Vincent from Leeds until the end of the season. Looks like a good player. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. First loan signing of the summer. We'll see how he gets on. But other than that, let's get ourselves into it. And as I say, it should be a match that we can be competitive in against a divisional rival. But away at the Britannia, it's going to be very, very tricky. So I think we'll know a lot after today's match how this season is going to go. If we're able to go pound for pound with Stoke, then we're probably going to finish mid-table. If we get absolutely thumped, we are going to be very much in a relegation scrap, and I think that's what we're expecting. If I'm honest with you, I think we're expecting to be in that relegation scrap this season. But if we can stay up, then we will be able to push on. A little bit like we did in League One. We had a season to adjust and then built on in the second half of last season and won the title. I believe we could do something similar here in the Championship, but we need to be able to compete with teams like Stoke. Stoke aren't the best team in the division. They're not going to go and win the title with 110 points. You wouldn't have thought. These are the sort of teams we need to be competing with. Here's Best with a free kick. Let's see what his free kick taking ability is. It flies over the bar. Top netting, unfortunately. But, we're pushing them. Here's Best on the ball again. Cuts inside. Gets it to Dale, who shoots over the bar. But, again, promising in the right areas. 4 shots already in this match compared to just the 1 from Stoke City. Of course, Stoke City was the destination where Paul Glatzel managed to break the record of Premier League goals for Stoke City in a season that I think we finished 6th in or something. So, although Glatzel was amazing, the squad itself wasn't good enough to go and compete right at the top of the league. But he was incredible. And we're just waiting for him to hopefully find that form again one day. Here's O'Keefe on the ball. Good interception there from Best. Best still going. Here's Mully. Mully on the ball. Loses it. Mully's still going. Oh, good interception here. It's Best now. Best pushing forward. He's having a great game so far. There's the shot. There's the goal. And Kean Best gets off the mark. And if he's going to do that this season, then he's going to be very, very popular with us. That was a brilliant interception, and he took it all the way on his own. Good speed that he showed there. And an excellent finish. Makes it 1-0 just before half-time. And once again, that's when we score. We scored against Wycombe just before half-time. And hopefully we can continue this performance in the second half. We've played very well, certainly been the better team in that first half. Let's hope that we can continue that into the second half and get ourselves through in the Carabao Cup. I don't think we've won a match in the Carabao Cup yet. So it would be lovely if we could go and do that. So 60 minutes gone. And luckily no real highlights in the second half. But here comes Stoke building from the back. And passing forward here. Can we cut it out? Here's Williams. Williams now forward to Tucker. Tucker on the ball. Finds Weldon. Weldon into the middle. Oh, it's headed. Oh, it's off the bar. It's off the bar, and thankfully end of highlight. Okay, 20 minutes to go. Glatzel's going to come off. Cunningham's going to come on. Wheatley's going to come off. Obafemi's going to come on, and Vincent's going to come on. That left-hand side for Owen Dale. I'm going to keep pushing. Raksaki loses the ball there. Here's Williams. He boots it forward. Suleiman gets it to Hoover. Now here's Weldon. Weldon still going. Is this going to be Stoke's moment? They've really grown into the game, and there it is. Perry Tucker scores. And almost identical to the Wycombe game, really. Took a lead just before half-time, and then with about 20 minutes to go, they grabbed the equaliser. So 3 changes coming onto the pitch. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe Jack Langley needs to come on. We'll give him a go. We'll give Cromie a go as well. For the last 10 minutes here. Before the Penno Jeffs begin. And annoyingly, we've taken off all our best penalty takers. But that won't matter if we manage to go and grab a last gasp of victory. Here's Dramer. What's he going to do with it? Oh, that's a very poor pass from a man that's wanting £20,000 a week in contracts. That he needs to do a lot better if he wants to earn that. Here's Brodie Williams on the ball. We're still going here. Cromie gets it to Best. It looks like we are going to have a chance here. Raksaki to Vincent now. Vincent forward to Obafemi, who scores. Is he onside? I don't think he is. What a shame. But that shows what he can do. And it is going to go to Pennos, I think. And yeah, just like last season against Swansea City, it is all down to Penno Jeffs. So, what do we want to say to them? Show the courage of your convictions and have no regrets. Here we go then. I mean, my experience with Pennos on this game is that they go on forever and ever. Stoke City are taking the first penalty. It's Endure up top first, and he scores. We have got a proper goalkeeper in goal, which means we have got the chance of saves, penalty saves. It's Obafemi that's going to step up, and he's missed. 1-0 Stoke. Right, here's Hoover. Now we need Bachmann to get his filthy mitts all over this ball, and he does. He does. We're back in it, everybody. Come on. Here's Kean Best, who's had an awesome game, playing only his second match for the club, and absolutely bombs that penalty into the top right corner. Wheeldon steps up next. Here comes Wheeldon. He does step up, and it's a great save from Beckman. And that's 2 now that he's saved. 3 saved in the shootout so far. It's going to be Cody Dramer that steps up now. Can he put it into the back of the net? No, he can't. So 1-1 after 3 penalties each. Bachman's already saved 2. You've got to suggest he's probably not going to save another one. Here's Terrington now. He steps up straight down the middle. Puts the pressure on our players. Here's Raksaki. Raksaki. Excellent player, of course. Can he score a penalty? No, he can't. And that's our 3rd miss in 4. And we are going to pay the penalty for not having our best takers on the pitch. This to win it for Stoke City. You would imagine that's what's going to happen here. It's going to be Nevitt now, who steps up to seal it, and he does. So Stoke are through. We are out of the Carabao Cup. But we competed with Stoke, and that's kind of all I wanted to see from that match. But yeah, we got to trust the process. Fingers crossed we can keep that going for the rest of the season and be in a good place going forward. By the way, Abu Bakr retired. I don't know if I told you in the transfer special yesterday, but he did retire. So we don't have him. So we are incredibly short of players, really. But when are we going to come back? That's the question. I think we're going to come back for the localish derby against Carlisle United, and then play former Premier League team Luton Town in the next episode. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.